that's a while. Shit, keeps squeaking. Okay. I need to check to see if anyone's even here. Bear with me for a second. I need to check to make sure the audio levels are all good. Let's turn down my voice. Okay, looks like everything is good for now. Wait and see is killing me here. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anyone here at the moment, but just for sake, welcome to my first real live stream series. I've tried to do this sort of thing before, but it's never worked out because I did not have good internet, but now I do, and what better way to celebrate a live streaming series, or just do a live streaming series in general, than with an RPG. And there's an RPG I feel like playing right now. It's the first Kingdom Hearts, because it's been at least a little while since I played it. Beginning of 2016, I want to say, is when I beat it last. So, first and last. So, want to do it a little more. Ooh, a lot of people. Potentially, no, I don't care about that. And yeah, there are people in the chat. Hello, chat. I'm glad to see someone's here. I won't be alone for this through the entire thing. My usual co-commentator, Orange, he said he'd be here whenever he could. So until then, I'm by myself, but it shouldn't be too bad. So I want to play a game here. Past this copyright screen here, how long is it going to take until we see any proof that this game involves Final Fantasy or Disney just in gameplay? Yep, ordinary difficulty is fine. Oh, no, why would anyone ever pick auto? No, manual. Yep, vibration on, that all looks good. And most important thing first, before you start playing the game, turn off the game audio. Oh, can I actually turn it off? Like mute it entirely? Nope, it's 9. How do I just mute the game audio? I don't want there to be any copyright strikes with... Okay. Oh, there we go. I can. Good. Yes. It's going to play the intro. I can't skip it. And I could get copyright claimed for Simple and Clean. Great of a song as it is. Although the version that's used at the beginning of the game is not all that special. So we start off, we get our nice little CG intro. Very odd font choice for the game, and honestly, I'm sort of expecting like the super flowery words that you hear at the beginning of like Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, no, they're right. They are here. Forgot. Make sense of anything Nomura says, ever. Honestly, the text feels like it fit decently the same at like the beginning of Klonoa. Difference is that Klonoa knew that it wasn't trying to be anything super special, as much as I love it. And I also dare the rest of you Kingdom Hearts fans make sense of this intro, because I kind of can't. And I like this series. Also, the CG in this intro looks kind of weird. Like, it looks good, but at the same time, there's something still not good about it. Like, compared to other CG at the time, I mean, I don't know how you'd compare it to. I don't know how it compares to other Square Enix stuff. I think I heard the CG in Final Fantasy X was good, but so I don't know how this compares to that. But compared to something like Sonic Heroes, this looks good, but there's still something about it that feels kind of first Toy Story, I suppose. And Sora's on the beach, and he's falling from the sky, and how he's just falling into the water despite the fact that he was on the beach. I'm not the first person to make fun of this intro, and there's a reason for it. I don't get it, and good upskirt shot there. I'm glad this game has stay classy, Japan. Listen, I understand the Kingdom Hearts series has attractive girls, but we don't need to start this early. We're not at Birth by Sleep yet. I miss Aqua already. Anyone who's been watching my stuff knows I love my Aqua. Yeah, we're in Dive to the Heart, so I think the intro is just about over. Yes, it is. Okay, good. I can turn the game audio back on. It's going to spike up. Don't be afraid. Yep, so here's our first big decision of the game. The font in this game is huge. I understand it was meant for SD screens, but they didn't resize it. Step forward. Can you do it? I did it. This game's hard. Okay, now we get our sorry, not that. Now we get our first big choice. Where do we? How do we want to allocate our abilities throughout the rest of the game? We have a choice between the staff, which means we'll be having magical priority throughout the game. Hold on, can I? No, I can't edit my settings yet on it. Camera controls are inverse, and I don't like it. Hey, yeah, well, I can jump. Ooh. So yeah, we can have magic priority throughout the game, which means our magic will grow faster, and we'll get, which basically means we have more powerful magic. We can pick the sword, which means we'll have attack priority, and we can pick the shield, which means we'll have defensive priority. I understand the sword is probably the most appealing, and it is what I picked on my first playthrough. But I went through my first playthrough dying a lot, so I feel like defense is probably going to be the smarter option. Also, picking the shield should get me like defensive abilities faster, so I'll get like Leaf Bracer, maybe that's a magic thing. Now we have to choose something to give up, which means it's going to grow slower than the rest of them. I pick magic for that. Most people do. I've heard in Final Mix magic is actually pretty good, but honestly, the arguments I've seen have not been the greatest. Yeah. This doesn't mean that we won't get magic. We will, but it's just not going to be that great, which is fine. Most of the magic I use in this game is Cure. And maybe a little bit of Arrow later on. Yeah. Sometimes the facial animation in this game is amazing. Sometimes it's kind of weak, but funny at the same time. Now I believe, is this our combat tutorial now? Now we have a decent amount of tutorials ahead of us. Yeah, okay. Fighting with a shield seems a little bit odd, but yep, there we go. I can attack. All right, you've got it. Huh. I just came to the realization, the voice talking to Sora right now, obviously since this game was just sort of meant to be a one-off, well, not a one-off, but a lot of the story details weren't set by this point. I assume that the voice speaking to Sora is just supposed to be like a generic tutorial voice, I suppose. But in the context of the rest of this series now, you guys think it's Ventus? I feel like I'm probably not the first person to come up with that, but I don't think I've read that theory before, so it makes sense. Yep, walk on. Also, don't worry, just because I'm using a shield right now as my weapon, this is not going to be my weapon throughout the entire game. I will get an actual weapon later on. Not to dismiss Captain America or anyone else who fights with a shield, but it's a terrible choice for a weapon. Once again, Sora's faces are hilarious. And then Sora starts sinking into the darkness. I feel this would be foreshadowing if Sora was the one that falls into darkness in this game. But he's not, so I guess it's just sort of like a general fear of the dark, maybe? I don't know, I'm already thinking too hard. Don't. That's the best rule for playing Kingdom Hearts. Don't. Now we get our basic action tutorial. Yep. So that's the nice thing about the PS3 version of the game. They mapped all of the, what's the word? Context-sensitive actions to the triangle button, like later Kingdom Hearts games do. I think it's a potion. Oh no. I guess I open the ability to push this crate. Just run up against it? No. Okay. I have to attack it to do that. That gets me an item. Okay, there's a potion. I thought I got one. Which is good. Save those potions. Because we're not getting Cure Magic for a while. And now I can go through the door. Oh, the Heartless look creepy now. All we've seen so far are the shadows, but the cutest things in the world. Wait until we get to see some of the later Heartless. The door won't open just yet, despite the fact that I went through the door already. And it brought me into Final Fantasy. Okay, you know what? I forgot that this is how quick we got to Final Fantasy. Yeah. Who in the hell is using first-person mode in a Kingdom Hearts game? Seriously. So here's our next choice. We have 3 questions. And that these determine our leveling, how we're going to level up throughout the game. So I'm going to answer the questions. I'm going to try and answer them honestly. And I'll see what that gets. If it doesn't get me what I want, then I can just redo the questions until I get the actual thing I want to do. afraid of. I'd say that, honestly. Because it is. I want to be strong, afraid of getting old. I'm afraid of in real life, I'm afraid of getting old without having accomplished anything in my life. So let's see, what does that mean? It begins in the dead of night. Yes, that's what I want. Good. So this determines how quickly you're going to level up throughout the game. The dead of night means that you're going to level up kind of slowly towards the beginning, but you'll level up much more quickly towards the end. There's also the option of Rise of Dawn, which means that you'll level up really quickly at the beginning, but basically never at the end. And then there's Midday, which is just equal leveling throughout the game. I like to pick Dead of Night just because early on in the game, the requirements for leveling up are small enough regardless that it's not really a concern. I'll still level up quick enough at the beginning of the game anyway. So the good abilities that are locked away at the end of the game, I want to get to those faster. And as they just said, I can't open the menu during battle, so I still can't change my camera. Which, again, during battle is not the biggest deal in the world because I'm usually locked onto enemies anyway. I'm deflecting a decent amount of attacks just because there's so many of them hitting me. I'm not exactly being incredibly technical with my combat right now. This is basically just I'm mashing X. There's some HP orbs. And I'm sorry in the chat, but no one can ever explain Kingdom Hearts to you. These games do not make sense. I don't want to skip the cutscene. I just want to open the menu already. Let me get a camera control that is normal. Inverse camera for freaks. Good. Finally. I can save the game here. That's fine. I don't need to. Configuration, camera, Y, X-axis inverted. Yeah, no, you're inverted. Yeah, that's all fine. I don't have anything good yet, so no point in doing that. There we go. Now the camera's the way I like it. I admit this Dive to the Heart area looks very nice, but it really is just a tutorial, despite the fact that the aesthetic comes back multiple times throughout the series, suggesting it means something more. Why do I think the shadows look cute? I don't know, they are. They're small, they have these big eyes. And again, it feels like they're hinting at Sora turning to the darkness, despite the fact that's not what happens. See, here's more what I'm talking about with the creepy Heartless designs. This is Darkseid. This is our first big boss. He appears again later in the game. I think the idea is supposed to be he's like a representation of Sora's inner darkness, but they don't do anything with that until Coded. So I guess it's just not really important. But as a tutorial boss, he's pretty easy. Just need to bash his arm. Heartless will come out, but honestly, you have such wide swings, they tend to just get caught in them anyway. Also, Sora has a good tendency to automatically jump if an enemy is in the air while you're locked onto them. Right, now get out of the ground. That's the annoying thing about shadows. They hide in the ground and then you can't ever hit them. Does this. I guess it's a chest thrust, but it honestly does look like a pelvic thrust attack. Can I really get... Oh, I think I almost... I want to try and... There we go, good. You get up to his head, you deal extra damage, and you get tech points, which is basically just extra experience for doing cool things, like deflecting attacks or hitting certain weak spots. It's a mechanic that completely disappears after this game, so don't be ashamed if you can't pull it off properly. There we are, beat him. My strength went up. Awesome. I think you always get that first level after you beat this. Okay, Orange is online. Let me just send a message to him to tell him to call me. You have the mightiest weapon of all. As Sora says, I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power. And there we go. That's finished the tutorial. Now we should, 20 minutes in, be at the actual game now. Or are we starting it? Okay, Kyrie's mouth did not move. Is not moving. Is the game audio okay? Let's check that. I guess you can't really hear the game audio, but it should be okay. I think I'll turn it up a little bit. Somewhere about there should be good. So this is the point where we get to start hearing the game's voice acting. Child stars, like Sora's voiced by Haley Joel Osment, which is somewhat fresh off The Sixth Sense. I think that was like 98. This game came out in 2002, so somewhere around there. Kyrie's voiced by Hayden Panettiere right before she got really famous. As we're getting introduced to two of our main characters. I'm sorry to say, Kyrie does not. She's a driving force in the game, but she does not appear too often in it. So welcome to our standard start of the game. This is Destiny Islands, and yes, we are playing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Does that mean I'm going to be doing Final Mix content? Not really. Kingdom Hearts 1 didn't really have much for Final Mix content. It's 2 more so, and if I ever get to 2, no, I am not doing all that. Yeah, Destiny Islands. Here's our starting point, Tropical Island. Just as a note, the kids do not live here. They visit here a lot. They live on like an actual island somewhat nearby. Okay, I need logs, cloth, rope, okay. Alright, so now it's basically just a fetch quest. I have to go find all the items. Okay, there's a log right here. But there's other things to do here, like here's Walker from Final Fantasy X. I don't know what the point of giving them voice actors was, considering they really do not do anything in this game or any future games. This is the only time Tidus and Walker appear. A little bit in 2, I guess. A little bit to it. I mean, Chain of Memories. Selphie definitely appears in 2, but again, not much. So now's really our first chance to explore. There's a clock. Okay, good. I really don't remember where everything is, so I'm sort of just winging it. Anyway, this is our first chance to really see Sora's control, and it's alright. Especially early on, before you get all of your good movement abilities. I think I'm a little more comfortable with it than I was the first time I was playing this game. but it's going to be a part coming up soon that is probably going to ruin me. There we go. Sure. Well, I thought. So here's a bigger combat tutorial. Ow. This is all about being careful with how you attack him because he can sort of cancel out your moves. But yeah, you can. Thank you for missing. And yeah, if you deflect his sword swings, you get tech points. Ow. Alright, I'm already kind of losing. Oh, I'm still in it. I can still win this. I can't see. Okay, I somehow came out of that one. Okay, I deflected his flying leap. So yeah, you only want to hit him twice, because if you hit him a third time, you'll get locked into your combo finisher animation. And then it'll be harder to dodge that. Yeah, you do have a short little thrust. It's not much, though. I'm on that. I know I'm taking this slow, but I want to win this. Come on. Oh, I only hit him once that time. It's fine. Still damaged him. And yeah, he doesn't have a health bar. For now, nothing has a health bar. We're not going to get the ability to see enemy health bars for a little while. Come on. No, I'm... Oh, he got me. Darn it. Score 0-1. Great. Hey. Since you do get experience points from fighting them, you can use this as an opportunity to grind up a couple levels. Honestly, I'm really not going to bother just to get a move on. And also because, if I'm being honest, I'm not very good at this. So, I don't remember where the rope is. It might be inside the shack. I'll find it. Yeah, here's the save point. Yeah. Yeah, for right now, I'm not going to use it. Maybe the rope is up with Titus. Does Sora bang Kairi at the end? Well, the question is, when does the series end? As of now, it hasn't, so I can't fully answer that question. Although I will say, not in this game, but later games will introduce more female characters that... Yeah, okay, the rope is up here. More female characters that are much more appealing. I've said it before, I've said it again. God damn, I lust over Aqua so hard. All you have to do is look at her. Alright, so I got all the items. And let's go see Kairi. And I got a high potion. That is quite a bit. Quite a lot. Yep, let's go home. That's fine. Calm down, Riku. You're 16. You don't have to be thinking this philosophically. He started young when you play Birth by Sleep. He's talking this kind of stuff when he's like 5. So they're spinning this as, let's build a raft, sail off, and go explore the world, but they are basically running away from home. I'd say that creates implications of what their home life is like, but honestly, we don't know anything. These kids barely have parents. It's sort of a giant missed opportunity, and also really dumb. Oh, and this plot device, by the way, the Palproof fruit. What? So this is a fruit that they say is all like two people eat it, their destinies become intertwined. That sounds important. It really, really doesn't matter. Okay, yep. Here's half an hour in. Here's Disney. Again, I forgot about this scene. I thought we wouldn't get into like Disney and Final Fantasy stuff until we got to Traverse Town. What a weird combination, by the way. I understand I'm getting into this a little late, but Disney and Final Fantasy, with plenty of original stuff that by the next game is completely overshadowing the two elements that created this game. I don't know if Nomura is a genius or totally insane. And who else would the king of Disney be but Mickey? Also, I'll say now, since this is when we're being introduced to Donald, thank God this game has subtitles. Just because watching the new DuckTales, whenever Donald talks, I always have such a hard time understanding him. I'm really glad it's just spelled out in the games. What is with these costumes that Donald and Goofy are wearing now? I mean, if you told me like, yeah, these are the redesigns for this more action focused game, yeah, sure, I'd believe it. Except these aren't the costumes they wear for the rest of the game or the rest of the series. So why are they in them? Why are they in them now? What was the point of making these models? It's so nice of Mickey to not tell his wife, the Queen, that he's leaving and where he's going. Now it's the next day, we're back to Traverse Town. Is this the point where I can start fighting them? Yes, we talked about it yesterday. Get used to that kind of mouth animation. That is what we're going to be seeing for most of the game. So I feel like talking about this now, this is a weird change that they did for the PS3 version of this game. This wasn't in the PS2, this was the PS3. This dock here was pushed out a little bit farther, simply because in the original PS2 version, if you stood on the edge of the dock where it initially was and looked up, you'd be able to see up Selphie's dress. The fact that it's stretched out further means that you can no longer do that. Priorities are in order. Yeah. I haven't been told to get the fish yet, but whatever. I know I need them, so I'll get them now. I need these 3. There we go. Just get that out of the way. Nice and easy. Unfortunately, I don't remember everything else I need. Oh, that egg. I definitely need that egg. Oh, this is the part where I need the coconuts, I'm pretty sure. Introducing us to tree climbing that we're not going to be doing for the rest of the game. Oh, I can climb that tree, but I can't actually climb over it, so come on. Yeah, there we go. Good. Seagull egg. I think I only need one. And now we can go to the second half of the island, the cove. I'm getting PTSD just looking at this. I'll explain why in a minute, once that we actually get to it. Oh. It's breaking. There's more fish here, but can't use them. Fish world food, Riku's up there. I need the mushrooms. Okay, so I guess I have to talk to Riku for food. I'm going to go back and save, because I think if I talk to Riku here, that initiates the race. And I'm going to tell you, first time playing this game, this race was the bane of my existence. I had to redo it so many times in order to get it right, and there's not even a grand reward for doing it. It's just the ability to name your ship that you're going to be using throughout the rest of the game. Yeah, there's my endgame file. I don't need it, so whatever. Takes a little while to save the game here. I don't know if this is faster on the PS4 version of the game, because I know it's the loading is definitely faster there, although it wasn't so much of an issue with Kingdom Hearts 1 as it was with 2. I don't know if saving is any better. Alright, Riku. Yep, he wants to name it Highwind. The default name is Excalibur. No. How do I delete? There we are, circle. Alright, I have 10 characters to work with. Alright, I've thought this through. Ordinarily, when I name a ship in a video game, I like to use Outlaw Star, though a lot of games won't let me do that, just for character limitations. So, in that case, I usually just shorten it to Bebop. Since this is a Disney game, I've got my own choice. I've got my own name that I'm going to stick with. Is there an apostrophe in here? Is there really not? There's this, I guess, but really no apostrophe. Oh, well, that's a comma. Don't want that. Should I just go with this? How's that? Let me see how that works. Always takes a while to enter names in. Yep, there we are. That'll do. Since this is a Disney game, I'm going to name it the Stan of War. Yep, okay, so this is the race. This took me so many times on my first playthrough, I really hope it's not going to be that bad this time. Because I am naming this ship, and I'm going to reset the game until I do it. And unfortunately, that means I have to quit out of the program. I have to quit out of the game and back to the PS3 menu. Oh, calm down there, Riku. Come on, I know you guys are teenagers, but calm it down, guys. No. Ha. Fuck you, Riku. Ha ha ha. That's good. This is the easy part, though. What the? What? Oh, I have to hold the button down? God damn it. That's going to be a really big handicap. Let's see if I can make it up. I might be able to, though. Chances are looking pretty slim. You have to touch this. And then Okay, I'm actually pretty good at the... Damn it, I spoke too soon. Oh, fuck you, Riku. Alright, fuck you. Look at him just sauntering along all casually to give me a fair chance. Nope. I can beat him right at the end. I can do it. Oh, fuck. There goes my chance. Damn it. Yeah, you know what that means? I wasn't kidding. I am resetting this game until... Okay, there we go. I'm back. Right? I'm telling you, man, this is what it's like. And on the characters' ages, I think like Kairi and Sora are 14 and Riku's 15, I believe. I could be wrong on that. Okay, at the boost, the stream came back okay. Alright, well, I did pretty well on that first race, so this should be okay. It always doesn't take long to load the game back up, though. Resetting the entire disk is definitely time consuming. Okay. Let's try this again. This race, it should not be hard. No one else ever complains that this is hard. I am the only person that has trouble with it. I have to type in the name again. Yeah, this is why it's tedious, but I did it. I did this all in my first playthrough, and it sucked. I did this so many times. There we go. And now gets the point where this gets tedious. Yeah, that's fine, I know. The only thing you can do to speed it up is once this cutscene starts, I can skip it. So I love the fact that Riku's in like a completely ready stance and Sora's just in his neutral position. I'm very good at trapping him, apparently. So at least he wastes time doing that. Okay. What? Why does he keep jumping off automatically? Why does he keep doing that? Okay, well, I still stand a chance now. Just because Riku's a dick who likes to taunt me, I stand a chance of making it up. Yeah, the jumping controls in this game are not very good. There we go, good, alright, I took the fast route up at least. Alright, I can make it up now. Okay. I have had Riku snipe the victory from me at the very end, but there we go, good. That did not take me anywhere near as long as I was worried it would. Yeah, say that after I've done this 10 goddamn times, Riku. Okay, either way, we got that done now. No, I'm not doing that again. This is the worst thing you will ever do, Riku. Is there a yeah, there's the mushroom there. Listen, this fish is rotting in my back pocket, so can we get this scavenger hunt on? Seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, 2 coconuts, 3 fish. Okay, so I'm close to getting everything I need. So now we just need to hit the trees until only specific coconuts fall, only the lighter colored ones. Because, I don't know. Because this is fun apparently. Oh, there it is, good. That didn't take long. Okay, there's still 1 mushroom I'm missing. And I need to get water. So let me look around here for the mushroom. Something's back there. How do I get into that cabin that was over here with the treasure chest in it? Oh, I think I never opened this up. No, I did. I did that. There's a cabin up there, right? I saw it. It had the treasure chest in it. It's not like I'm never coming back here with like better equipments. Alright, I guess I am. Oh, can you make that? Right, hold on, I'm figuring this out. Alright, never mind. I don't care. Either way, sit right over here. That gets drinking water. Still need to look there. Yeah, I think the last mushroom's in the secret place. Could make a joke about a mushroom in Kyrie's secret place, but I don't know if I'm classier than that or if I just don't feel like it. Because I'm not classier than a lot of things. I feel that's worth noting. And I am not a nice person. Let's say that. I think this is where the last mushroom is. Yep, there it is. And that initiates a cutscene. Now, is it just me, or does that like rock scratching of Sora look exactly like Cloud? Just like the exact way the hair is spiked up, it looks like Cloud. I'll just assume Kyrie is a Final Fantasy VII fangirl, and also she's a way better artist than Sora. I understand it's not easy to draw on rock, but she seemed to do it okay. Also, you guys have scribbled a lot of weird stuff in here. Okay. The Phantom has come to see me. I don't know whether to be excited or disappointed. And yeah, if you want to keep the darkness count going, if you want to get the darkness count going, there's our first one. Don't do that shit. That should have been the first question. Sort of stranger danger. The series in a nutshell. And yeah, this door. Is there a reason that none of us have ever been through here? Yeah. Through the door. Why is that door here? So, trying to even decipher what a lot of these pictures are, I'm not really sure. I assume that's Kyrie there. This is the weird one. There's Donald Duck and a chocobo. I think it's Donald. I really do not know what any of this stuff is. I don't feel like trying to figure it out. Anyway, I forget the weird guy in the robe. I got everything I need. I'm set. I don't care what the rest of you think about this situation. I really hope me quitting out the game and sort of restarting the stream doesn't completely mess up with the post-upload. Just my own curiosity, I'm going to try and figure out what the hell is up with this. Like, I just jump onto it, right? Why do I keep letting go? Oh, there we go. Yeah, now it works. Okay, so hitting circle, let's go with it. I understand it not working when I was holding it down, but what about that first time? This idea comes back in Birth by Sleep. And I got another. Where are you getting these high potions? I mean, I'm happy to have them, but leave that bastard behind. Don't say things like that. You're just tempting fate. Don't worry, he hasn't yet. And just because it was concerning me looking at Kyrie's design for the first time, just to clear the air, she is wearing shorts under that skirt, okay? It was a little awkward for me at first until I realized that. So if Mickey wrote this letter specifically for Donald, why did he leave it on his own throne? Already things are getting weird. Yeah, you could have told Minnie yourself. And again, the key is not metaphorical. I mean an actual key. The series gets weird. Is it really necessary? So that thing has eyes. It's like a primordial Mario Odyssey. It's weird. Why is Jiminy a part of this series? He does not contribute anything of actual worth. Except for Coded, I guess, but Coded's story does not contribute anything of actual worth to the series, so it sort of comes full circle. Although what Goofy said makes sense too. Just so you know, forget about this concept. It's never going to matter. Oh. Huh. Okay, they actually explained why they're in different costumes. I forgot about that. Though again, it really doesn't matter. And there's a lot of stuff at the beginning of this game that just doesn't matter. Maybe Dream Drop Distance explains it all, or maybe 3 will explain it all, but honestly, that is a huge folly of a Kingdom Hearts fan to expect any future game to explain things. poor rescue rangers have been demoted to this. And yes, I am one of those people that would love to see Disney TV shows represented in Kingdom Hearts. Maybe not so much like a full game, like I don't need it in Kingdom Hearts 3, but in like a spin-off, it'd make perfect sense, you know? DuckTales is new and relevant again, you could throw that in. I'd love to see Gravity Falls represented. I appreciate the presence of Goofy's famous shout there, by the way. Beautiful stuff. And say goodbye to this world. We're not coming back here until Kingdom Hearts 2. He was supposed to come back to Disney Castle in 1, but didn't end up materializing. It did show up in early trailers, though. There's a lot of like unused content in the Kingdom Hearts series that's kind of interesting. Like in the data for Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, you can find models of Woody and Buzz. And that is the last time Sora's parents will ever be referred to again. I would think Sora would. I would love to see that in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, Sora's just in the middle of this great journey and he just freezes. It's like, oh, right, my parents. And also, he totally sailed all the way over here in this horrible storm by himself. No one stopped him. And now the Heartless are real. Let's beat him up. Oh, we can't. Can't beat them. They're too strong. Surprisingly, my wooden sword isn't working. So they're going to keep spawning. For right now, you just got to ignore them. By the way, this battle theme, awesome. I love this theme so much. Some of the line deliveries in this game are not the greatest. His mouth isn't moving. Oh, hey, he mentioned his parents. Okay, that's the last time they're ever going to be referenced. I love how calm Riku looks. As he is literally pulled into the darkness. But that exposure to the darkness has opened the light within Sora. And with that, I get my real weapon. Yes, it's a stupid. Yes, the Keyblade is a stupid concept. You know what? I like it. I really do. If I'm going to be honest, Keyblade is one of my favorite fictional weapons. And now we can start kicking their asses. We're no stronger than we were during the tutorial, but I mean, I guess we are because I leveled up. But so these guys are going to infinitely spawn. They give you basically no experience, but if you really wanted to waste the rest of your life, you could grind all the way up to level 99 here. I don't recommend it. I'd say the best way of going about it is just using this time to go up one level. Just do that and you'll be fine. You do have to move around to get them to spawn, but they do. Oh. Come on, stop deflecting. There we go. There we go. Defense, my max items went up. Awesome. That's all I need. I don't remember this door being here. Although apparently weird doors on the island is not unusual, apparently, so... There we go. Couldn't move the camera around in there, so it's kind of awkward to navigate. And remember that image. That'll be important. Know why there was a giant gust of wind coming out of the door, I can't tell you. And apparently a lot has happened while I was in there. Because now we have to fight Darkseid again. The strategy is exactly the same, so whatever. Just don't even worry. Darn it. Okay, hold on. I want to try and get there. We have to. No, darn it. I want to get up on his arm. The movement controls are not good. No, god damn it. Fine. I'll kick your arm's ass. I'll kick my own ass. I don't care. I think I can climb up on his arm. Actually, this is probably the easier time to do it. Yeah, if you score a combo finisher on his head, you get the tech points. Come on. Please focus on the Heartless, please. Oh, ow. Got a little close. Oh. No. There we go. Good. So yeah, this is a new attack, but whatever. It's really not dangerous, so who cares? Pick up the HP orbs. Yeah, it just means that little dark orbs are going to rain down. Honestly, they're like never going to hit you. Even when you fight this guy again at the end of the game, it's really not a concern. Honestly, actually, at the end of the game, I was just like avoiding all of them. Like I'd kill him, like I had it like down to a science when I'd like kill him at like the perfect time. But I'm not going to be able to use that strategy this time, just because my stats are going to be different by the time I reach endgame. Let me see if I can actually get up to his... Ow, okay, nope, I'm not even going to try anymore. Ow. It's fine, he's not really doing any damage. I don't care how many hits I'm tanking, I'm doing fine. He has more health now than he did before, but... Also, I'm getting a decent amount of experience just from killing the Heartless. I can't reach him now. Come on. There we go, good. Alright, I beat him. My strength went up again. Good. Slow motion. So we beat Darkseid, but unfortunately that does nothing to prevent Destiny Islands from being destroyed. And Sora gets sucked into the void. That could very well be the end of the game right there. But no, things continue to work out, I suppose. Sora's just a lucky guy. So yeah, the stars going out are the world's being destroyed. And welcome to Travis Town. This is going to be our main hub for the rest of the game. This is where the basic shops are. This is where we meet our friendly characters, like Leon, for example. Although we still have a little bit to go before it's actually important. And this is going to be the last time we see Pluto for a while. So yeah, I guess Sora just ended up here. You know, I thought if your world got destroyed, you would just end up in the vast emptiness of space instead of in a predetermined location, but like I said, I guess Sora's a lucky kid. Hey, look, a Moogle. Right, so you see an unfamiliar city, and your first thought is, I'm in another world. I admit, that wouldn't be my first line of thought. Well, let's head into the accessory shop. I have a feeling there's a friendly sort here. And yet, because this is sort of a Final Fantasy game, we do have to have Sid, although this is specifically the Sid from Final Fantasy VII, because Nomura. No, I'm jumping up on your counter. I want this. No, oh, yeah, I can get it. There we go. Little shard. Assuming I'm ever going to use it. Okay. Let's save my game. Absolutely ensure I'm never going to have to play that race again. Once the save completes, I'll be sure of it. There we go. I mean, I will have to play the race again whenever the next time I play this game is. Probably won't be that long because I do like this game. At the moment, it's actually one of my lesser Kingdom Hearts games. I like 2 more. Birth by Sleep, I'm not sure about. It has its qualities. I'm still not 100% sure. And I'm going to be honest, I really like Chain of Memories. So let's see. So, okay, no, nothing of worth right now. It's just an item shop. Also, I don't think I have any money yet. Nope, okay. Not even a point. That should trigger the cutscene. Nope. Okay. I don't remember exactly what you have to do to trigger the next part of the game. Go through here. Nope. That's not a door that you can open at least. Nothing of interest over here. Oh, I think maybe you have to go through the back. No. Okay. Yeah, I know. Looks like it's locked. If only I had a key. Where would I ever find something like that? Can I go through here? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, right, I remember. It's been a while since I've played this game, but I have. I did watch a speedrun of it pretty recently, so I at least remember the basics of progression. And this is how the Heartless are created. When someone gives into the darkness in their heart, they lose their body and their heart forms a Heartless. That has always confused me. I would think a Heartless would be someone without a heart, but no, this series calls those nobodies, despite the fact that the Heartless are hearts with no body. I really don't get it. I really don't. So either way, you just have to kill a couple of these guys, and then go back through. Oh yeah, I'm picking up money now. Cool. And that should be enough. Oh man, it is so weird playing this game. Like, with Sora at his most basic, that's weird. When he doesn't have all the cool moves that he gets by the end of this game, and even less the cool moves he gets during Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, I'm good. I got full health. Here's another optional fight. Do you think I'm gonna stand a chance on this one? I'm gonna say no, but we'll see what happens. Ow. Get back here. Ow. I don't need to fight you guys, but I'm doing it anyway. I want the experience. And the money. I'm in the money. And I think I go back into the accessory shop, and then I come back out, and that triggers the next thing. Can I afford anything you sell? No, not even close. Okay, the music faded out there. Yep, cutscene, perfect. Well, the protagonist of everyone's favorite Final Fantasy game. It's Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. Odd first choice for Final Fantasy, besides the Moogle. Okay, no, never mind. I forgot about the kids on Destiny Island. Alright. Yeah, we're fighting Squall. And his many, many belts. Ow! Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. You don't have to win this fight, so don't worry about that. Just... Ow. Oh. Intercepted. Reflected. Awesome. I actually want to see how well I can do with this. Oh, I deflected him. Good. Oh, that time I just missed. Alright, I can... Oh, there we go. Now I lost. Again, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose this fight. Which is good, because I usually lose it. And now we're introduced to the best Final Fantasy VII girl. Yuffie! I'm serious, I like Yuffie. I like her quite a bit. You know, she's the ninja. I love ninja girls, and also she wears shorts. I like that too. It's a very basic love, but whatever. I don't play Final Fantasy. Leave me alone. I can't go much deeper than that. And here's the cutscene where the audio completely messes up. With Riku giving us a hint towards a world way in the future. And yeah, you guys probably can't tell because of the audio, but the subtitles are appearing, Riku's lips are moving, but there's no sound coming out of his mouth. That's because this scene is a Final Mix exclusive. Final Mix was a re-release of Kingdom Hearts 1 in Japan only, for anyone who doesn't know, that utilized the English dialogue from the American release of the game, but it still added in new scenes. Now, obviously, since the game was made in Japan, they couldn't just re-record new scenes with the English voices, so they could have either dubbed these scenes in Japanese and been horribly inconsistent, or kept them silent and just been kind of weird. And that was never fixed when this game was brought to America, because Final Mix was not brought to America until this re-release came out in 2013. Also, now we're introduced to worst Final Fantasy VII girl, Aerith. I really don't care about her. So yeah, back to Final Mix. It wasn't released until 2013. And since the people who voiced the characters in this game back in 2002 had grown up considerably since then, they couldn't just record the dialogue brand new for the compilation release, the HD release, so they just had to leave them quiet. Kingdom Hearts 2 does better with that, there's still scenes that are quiet, just because this, for the exact same reason, there's still scenes that are quiet, but they were only scenes with the already adult characters voiced by adults. So when they finally brought Final Mix over here in the HD release, they were still able to record things with them. So those scenes actually got dubbed correctly, and it's very convenient. The scenes are still kind of long-winded, notably the cutscene that features Zemnis walking downstairs for like 2 minutes, but not saying anything, but just walking downstairs for 2 minutes. It's a bit of an awkward scene. It's just a little stupid, but whatever. And everything changed when the Heartless attacked. Except they're not those without hearts. They are nothing but hearts. This still confuses me. They got it completely backwards. Yes, like way back in the day when I was in elementary school, I had heard vaguely about Kingdom Hearts. I'd never played it. I'd never seen it. I had just seen this like series of flash parodies of it that I don't even remember what they were called. They're probably horrible if I went back to watch them now. But just from those and from the descriptions my friends gave me, I legitimately got the Heartless and the Nobody confused because the logic I used already made perfect sense. Now, why Heartless are afraid of a key, I don't really know. I really don't know what the logic of giving him a key was. I understand the logic of not giving him a sword, you know. This is a Disney game meant for kids. Can't be violent. I get that. But why a key? Your face does not match the emotion, Sora. Hey, Yuffie. Hey, what's up? Should I just leave it on this for a while? I'll never get tired of this picture. As Matt of SGV said, Sora's first time, always an adventure. God, if Yuffie offered to take me on an adventure, I would totally be up for that, by the way. And Alexa, cool. Yo, Leon, what's up? I don't want to go on an adventure with you, Leon. Yeah, I'm sad. Oh. Yeah, what a surprise. As soon as I picked up the keyblade that they took away from me because it would attract the Heartless came. Leon just knocked him out of the goddamn window. Yeah, I know his name is Squall, but I'm way more familiar with Kingdom Hearts than I am with Final Fantasy VIII, so I just instinctively call him Leon. I find that later. No, but the small fry give me experience. And also, you left me to deal with them. I'm not used to how short Sora's range is. I keep feeling like I should be attacking farther, but I'm not. See, look at that. I killed one guy and my defense went up. It's worth killing these guys. Nope. Nope. Come on, get back here. There we go, he's dead now. Okay, so I do have to go find their leader. Which I don't remember the exact path I have to take to get there, but it's probably this way. Ooh, also there's a treasure chest over here. But I gotta kill these guys first because you can't open treasure while there's enemies nearby. Sora doesn't get the idea to do that until 2. Yep. Let's pick up the money. Another potion. Good. Oh, potion's the only thing I have on me. I should probably equip myself with a couple more. Yep, put another potion on me. And we'll put the 2 eye potions on. No, the menu here is really weird. I always have trouble using it. We restore the character's HP and MP. Nah, I don't use MP yet, so that's not really too useful. Okay, just want to have the items on me. Just so, like I said, I'm not going to get Cure for a while, so I just want to have some healing set. Because while I am going to have a healer on my party, any Kingdom Hearts fan will tell you not to rely on them. Again, the combat in this game is not exactly very technical or in-depth. It gets better as the series goes on, but as of right now, it's not too much to look at. It's still just fun in a very, very basic sense, though. That's what keeps people playing these games, as the stories just get more and more complicated, they lose more people, it becomes harder to care, but the gameplay is fun. And also, who doesn't like Disney and Final Fantasy fan service? I admit most of the Final Fantasy fan service sort of flies over my head. I get it, but I don't have any sort of connection to it. No. The Dalmatian's house is not exactly the highest priority. Are the dogs safe? Actually, that should be my priority. Okay, I'll head back to the 2nd district. I need to head to the... Actually, yeah, I need to go to the 2nd district, right? Why the Heartless exist? I don't know. Honestly, it's because the Heartless, so long as there's darkness in people's hearts, the Heartless exist because it's the darkness made manifest. And then there was a guy named Ansem who was researching Heartless in order to understand the heart. And then all of these Heartless are sort of the result of his creations gone out of control. If I'm going to be 100% real, I'm just not very good at explaining things. Because that's the reason I'm not a teacher. Although when I'm given a structured presentation, I'm pretty good. I did that earlier this week for one of my classes. Ow. Oh, hit something. Hit something. There are a lot of soldiers around here. I don't care. I'll beat them up. Ow. Okay, why? There's so many of these damn things. Okay, they're slowly dying now. Okay, I'm in actual real pain right now. Ow. Okay. Oh god. There we go. Okay, an ordinary potion's enough to fully heal me right now, huh? Please die. Some of you, please die. Ow. Now, let me tell you right now, this is not something you can get away with on higher difficulties, the way I'm playing this game. You try and do the shit on proud mode or like level 1 critical, you will not survive for very long. But they're almost, there we go, I killed them all now. And I only had to lose 1 potion. That shouldn't be too bad. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going right now. Is it this way? Oh, it's the 3rd district. Yeah, I don't need to go there. So the boss I'm going to be fighting is here. I know that much. Maybe it's something in here. I don't think you have to worry about enemies respawning, but there are just a lot of them that are programmed to spawn in this area. So I'm getting a lot of spirit shards. I have no idea if those are rare materials that I'm going to need later for synthesis. I think this is the Dalmatian's house here. And this is a locked door. Okay. Should I be going through here then? Okay, that's nothing. That's the 3rd district. Okay, maybe I should go back to the 1st district. I'm really not sure where I'm supposed to be going right now. Okay, maybe enemies do respawn. Oh, there are a lot of you again. Oh, sorry, I can interact with those. Ooh, it's not going to be important until halfway through the game. Ooh, I learned Slap Shot. I thought you didn't learn abilities until until Leon gave you scan. No, he gives you dodge roll. I thought you didn't learn abilities until then. All right, all the more reason to kick these guys' ass. I want to equip Slap Shot. That's actually like a good technique for. Equip. Yay! All right. What does it do? Rapidly strike enemies. Okay. It's an ability, and I don't have anything else to put on. That's really the most important thing. What? Maybe I'll get the chance to try it out if it actually can connect. I think it's helping. I don't know. It's an extra hit that comes out pretty quick, so that's convenient all the same. I do wish I had dodge roll, though. Ooh, another potion. Awesome. Make up for the one I lost. And then I have to trouble come back. Okay, so this place is secure. So that means this isn't where I'm supposed to be. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. God help me. There's an enemy. Okay. Get wrecked in the corner. Oh, I should probably equip that potion to my person. Oh, it automatically did. Good. I can go in the hotel. This actually might be where I'm supposed to go. I definitely know I was in here on my initial playthrough. I don't know if I have to be in here, though. So be careful. You can walk through that door. And then you'll have to fight all these guys again. Money. Die. Huh? Look on the bright side. Getting a bunch of experience like this. And it's the all-important thing when it comes to RPGs. Let's head in the red room. Yeah, got jumped. Isn't that just like a hotel? You go into your own room and then you get jumped. I don't know where I was going with this. I barely talked and I already completely lost track of my joke. But there's a treasure in here, so that's nice. And I got a pretty rock. Obviously, that's the most precious of treasures. Oh, man. Oh, that sign says staff only. I can't go in there. If I actually can't go in there, I'm going to laugh. Ooh, a protect chain? Really? Sweet, that's equipment. Awesome. Boost my defense just a little bit. Cool, I didn't know you could... Those dropped. Yeah, I can't go in here. Sora obeys the rules. Okay, where does this door lead? Okay, let's do up here. What about this building? You come to me. I don't feel like spawning in anyone else. There we go. That's what I want. Ow. I was controlling the situation and he still hit me first. Alright, this leads to the gizmo shop. I don't think... No, this is way later in the game that I come in here. Right, seriously, when do I meet Donald and Goofy? What do I have to do to trigger that? Do I have to go in the Dalmatian's house? Is that what it is? Do I have to explore more of the hotel? I'm actually pretty lost. I'll kick however many asses it takes. Oh god, there are a lot of you. This was a poor mistake. Come on, come get me. Once again, okay, poor mistake. I'm leaving. I'll leave. Maybe actually, I might need to go into the 3rd district. I want the HP orbs. Ow. Come on. Okay, good. They're all dead. I got the time to pick up all the HP orbs they dropped. It's not enough to get me to full health, but it's something. Oh no, wait, this was where the boss was. Okay, I may have been thinking of the rematch with the guard armor that you fight in the 2nd district. Okay, those soldier hardwoods don't have explosion magic, so I'm going to assume that was Donald that fucked everything over. And first, we got a Moo Crush. It's our first time fighting with Donald and Goofy. And yes, they will help, so that's convenient. However, the real problem is their AI. Their AI in the game is not the greatest. It's not terrible, but it's okay. You can customize it. The problem is you have to customize it in the menu. The menu you can't access during battle. Ooh, my strength went up. Awesome. We won, I guess. And immediately after this battle ends, it's a cutscene that launches us straight into the boss fight. So we don't get the chance to change their AI until after this fight. So this is our first real boss of the game, the guard armor. And yes, he is recolored for Final Mix. In the original version of Kingdom Hearts 1, he was just kind of... get me out of there. He was just sort of a purplish color. In this, he is multicolored because, I don't know, the more felt he wasn't colorful enough. I don't know. I don't mind the color though. Ow. I mind the fact that he's kicking my ass. So yeah, I recommend focusing on the limbs first. Just damage them, knock them out. Yeah, Sora's going to be the guy dealing the most damage right now. Oh, good, I got one of them. You can tell when you destroy a limb because it drops a bunch of HP orbs. Ow. Ouch. Okay, I disabled the legs. Just keep damaging him. Okay, there we go. There goes the other one. Okay, and there goes another leg. I'm actually doing pretty good on this. He's like barely hit me. There we go. All right. We got all of his limbs. Now it's just the body, which we've already damaged a little bit just by collateral. So this won't be too hard. Obviously, the body can still fight on its own by doing spinning attacks like that, which apparently home in on you. I didn't know that. And there we go. I beat him. Actually, no trouble whatsoever. Awesome. I was thinking I was probably going to have to use a potion. And with that, we release its heart. And it seriously looks like it's going to drop down and be like a heart container from Zelda. No, it's not. Got the Brave Warrior. I'm a brave boy. Yeah, clearly picking defensive priority was a good pick. You know, I'm standing right here, guys. Despite the fact that we're not taking a boat. I do love this moment. It looks like Sora's all down and out. It's like, you gotta smile. And he does this. I love that. this game is really... Kingdom Hearts 1 is not the greatest design game. It does not have the greatest story, the greatest acting, the greatest design, any of that. But it's charming. It seriously is. Like, way more than any other Kingdom Hearts game. This one's just really charming and earnest, and that's one of the reasons I still really like it, despite the gameplay inferiority. Oh, and this scene's funny. Remember when this series was about Disney villains actually manipulating things behind the scenes instead of just being the villains of their specific worlds? Although this cutscene is nice, with the fact that all these Disney villains are showing up, and this is the first time you realize, like, yep, these guys are all at least a lot of the characters in this game are voiced by their original actors. Obviously, they couldn't get all of them. Some of them are just too expensive, and some of these movies are so old that their actors are dead. But it sounds right, and it just, as a Disney fan, it just tickles my fancy. Especially considering that the Kingdom Hearts games mostly represent the Renaissance age of Disney, which is the age that I watch the most of. Money. And no, I don't know why it's called the Gummy Ship. I assume it's like made out of the gummy blocks it's made out of are like actual gummies. And hey, we got magic now. Now I can use fire. No, I got dodge roll. There we go, good. I need that. Jiminy's journal. Okay. So let's see here. No, I'm not going to worry about the journal. Customize. All right. Fire on triangle for fire. That's fine. Okay. So let's see here. Donald. We want to do that. Offensive magic. Frequently. Advanced magic. Occasionally. HP items. Empty items on emergencies. Okay. And then Goofy. I want to use regular attacks. Constantly. Again, only in emergencies. Support actions. That's fine. Shield techniques. Occasionally. That should do. Abilities. I only have 1 AP, so I'll take Slapshot off just because dodge roll is more important. Yeah. Okay, yep, I can give him that. Donald doesn't have any abilities yet. Equipment, I got a Brave Warrior, which increases HP and strength. Ooh, nice. I don't think I have anything else right now. No, I don't. Okay. Okay, I want all the good stuff. And I'll interact with the mailbox, and I don't know if that like activates the quest or whatever, but let's head into the accessory shop because I have money now. I want to buy some more accessories. Oh, wait, and the Trinity marks. Only the blue ones react in the beginning. Okay, so I can't do anything with this one. But yeah, if Sora, Donald, and Goofy are all in your party, you can activate these marks. You'll learn later on the ability to activate certain ones. So let's see, I have 922. Just defense. What am I going to be? Fire is going to be the next important one. So I'll buy one of those. That should do for now. We'll put that on Protect Chain. Yeah, Fire Ring is better just because it also increases my fire resistance. And we'll give Goofy the Protect Chain. Quickly visit the save point to refill my health and magic. And then I'll head over to the... I think the item shop is where I buy weapons. Might not be, I'll check. You can't buy items for Sora, weapons for Sora, but yes, they do so. Let's do... We'll buy the Morning Star, that'll do. Okay, so I have to unequip Donald's weapon first. That's fine. Mage staff with the Morning Star, it's slightly better. So let's sell that. Okay, or okay, I guess I can't, huh? Oh yeah. Okay, he's got a potion. Yeah, nope. Potions, high potions, yep. Can't. Alright. Oh, is it in my stock now? Nope. Okay, I guess I can't sell them, huh? Okay, well, Donald's got a slightly better weapon now. So that'll help out. Oh, I can activate this Blue Trinity. I think this will just give me money. Oh, nope, transported us up here. Odd. Up here is a treasure chest. And gets us a postcard. Didn't this say something about postcards? I'm not going to get all 10 postcards just because I'm going to forget by the end of the game, but you get items with each one you send in. If you send in all 10, you get a good item. I'll get the ones that I get along the way. It's really nothing I need to overtly concern myself with. Yeah, I think I'm done here for now. Oh, okay, I got up on the roof. Is there anything up here? Nope. Picking up all that. Okay. So with that in mind, I could do more in this stream. I was sort of planning on going in until like 9 o'clock. But honestly, I got done what I wanted to do. So I'll save the game here. And I'm gonna call it quits here for the night. I can't 100% guarantee that I'm going to, but I'd like to do another stream of this next week, same time. I'm sorry, Orange didn't show up. He had other things to do. So I'll stop here and see you guys later.